Hi there, my darling Virgos. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to your reading for the week of December the 9th. So, my darling Virgos, we're just going to jump right in and start off with a Psychic Tarot card as an overarching energy. Then we're going to move on to my 3-card spread with the Michelle Knight Tarot cards. There'll be a link in the description if you're interested in those. And then finish off with a daily guidance from your Angels card. So let's jump in, my darling Virgos, my beautiful fellow Virgos. So as we know, Mercury is still retrograde and I've actually not had too bad a time, touch wood, I will say. At the moment, I'm, despite some little niggles here and there, I feel that, I'm in control, which is good. And look, this is the thing with Mercury retrograde, you've got to work with the energies, not against them. And it can't control your life, these things. Neither can tarot. It can only give you guidance on how to work with the energies. It doesn't tell you what to do. So take that how it resonates. But anyway, all right. Ooh, partnerships and alliances. Love it. So this is kind of like the 3 of Cups in the tarot, which is my card of joy in the tarot. So partnerships and alliances. So that's going to be our overarching energy for this week, my darling Virgos, which is a beautiful energy. All right, let's consult the tarot. And, geez, these cards have been so chatty today, I tell you. Either that or it's just me and I can't control them, but, All right, let's see what we have, my beautiful Virgos, my beautiful fellow Virgos. Now, I hope you all got to be able to see the 2025 preview readings that I did. If not, I will link them up here, up in the corner. Make sure that you watch those, and I'll also leave them at the end, link them at the end as well. So yeah, make sure you watch those 2025 preview readings. Just get a bit of a head start on what next year is going to be like for you. All right, if we start off, ooh, the star. That's what I was sort of feeling, that this week is going to be the one. This is going to be a good week for us. Yeah, the 5 of Wands, learning, bit of maybe conflict and competition, but we can handle that. And the 8 of Swords. Wouldn't be a Virgo reading without the 8 of Swords. Some bit of worry happening, but, doubt type of thing. But anyway, let's get into the reading. So I will give you the meaning of each card, my darling Virgos, and then I will put it all together. So we start off, my darling Virgos, with this beautiful star card. So the star is it's Aquarius energy. So if there's an Aquarian in your life, it could be, to do with an Aquarian coming. It could be an Aquarian coming in for you, maybe with this partnerships and alliances card. So take it how it resonates. But what traditionally what it is in the tarot is it's a card of, like you're having your North Star. So that, having a goal, a dream, a wish come true, my darling Virgos. So this is a beautiful positive energy for us for this week. So it could be that we are becoming a star, if there is, are you going to be shining, standing out in the spotlight? Something like that is something that you are going to do, is put you in the spotlight. That's what I feel off this card for you this week, my darling Virgos, which is very exciting. And then we have the 5 of Wands. So, the 5 of Wands, like I said, is a card of conflict and competition. But it is also a card of training and learning. You can see they look like they're dancing, but they're, in the traditional tarot, they're fighting with sticks. They're learning, they are sparring, they're training themselves on how to fight or how to do something. So, I tend to look at and read the 5 of Wands as not so much conflict, but take it how it resonates. If there is, often there can be conflict going on in the background that we don't even know about. We could be causing some conflict in someone else's mind that we have no idea about. So, but we don't need to worry about that. It's the same with the competition. There is no competition. There is enough for everybody. So we should not feel that we're in competition with anybody. And if somebody feels that they're in competition with us, well, that's their feeling, that's their problem. It's not ours. We just, stay in our own lane and train and learn and become better. That's what I'm feeling off this card for us this week, is that we are going to be, learning something, but I feel that we're going to be standing out here, and it is going to cause some jealousy. And even though this is not the jealousy card, but I feel it's going to cause competition, somebody to feel that they're in competition with us, but that's not our problem. So don't feel that we have to be drawn into that energy, my darling Virgos. And then we have the Eight of Swords. So the Eight of Swords is a card of self-imposed restriction. So it's a card of almost like self-sabotage too, thinking that, we can't do something, it's that feeling of not good enough, my darling Virgos. But, with this card, she could easily take this blindfold off. She could easily take the bindings from off herself and move out of the way of these swords. So that's what I feel you need to do this week, my darling Virgos, is take off the blindfold, remove that blindfold, and step through that feeling of not good enough energy. Step through that feeling of something's going to go wrong. It's too good to be true. Because that's the feeling I get off this card, is that self-sabotage energy. And, because we've got this, we are going to be standing out, my darling Virgos. We are going to, this week, when I put all this together, what I feel is that whatever it is that we do, whether it be, what we do for a living, whether we work for someone else, whether we work for ourselves, whether we have a business, whether we have a side hustle, whether we're online or in the spot, whether we have a, in the public domain, something like that. Whatever that is, we are going to be shining this week. We are going to stand out. We are going to become stars. It is going to cause some competition, some people to feel that we're in competition with them, but that's not our problem. We are going to move through that energy, my darling Virgos. That is what I'm encouraging you to do this week. And with these partnerships and alliances, I feel that is how we're going to become the star, through an alliance, through a partnership, through someone giving us a leg up, so to speak, or a shout out type of thing. So that's what popped into my head. So take it how it resonates. But, like I said, I read intuitively, and when it comes into my head, I have to say it. So we just need to be mindful that it's not going to be too good to be true. We deserve to be in the spotlight. We deserve to be shining like the stars that we are, my darling Virgos. So get out of this energy. We need to move through that energy, remove our blindfold, and walk free and stand proudly in this beautiful star energy that we're being presented with here, my darling Virgos, because this is just beautiful for us. Loving it. All right, my darling Virgos, let's see what we have as a final message. What do we have as a final message for my darling Virgos for this week of December the 9th? Ground yourself, yeah. And this is our energy, this grounding energy. When you detach from awareness of your body and the physical world, you become ungrounded. Although it's pleasant to float heavenward, your attention and work are needed upon the earth. We're helping you balance the spiritual and material so that you can enjoy a fulfilling earthly life. Yes, and that's what we need to do, is balance the spiritual and material, my darling Virgos, because, from here, if we feel that, if somebody's feeling that, if they're successful, they're not going to be spiritual anymore. Rubbish. Success is meant to be spiritual. Success is spiritual. Success is if you're meant to be successful, then you're meant to be successful. It's part of your spiritual journey, my darling Virgos. It's not a bad thing. So don't self-sabotage it. Ground yourself, my darling Virgos. It is in our nature to be grounded. So let's all do that this week and enjoy this star energy. I'm loving it. So thank you, my darling Virgos. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and leave me a comment below. Leave me an emoji and let me know if this resonated with you. And please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Beautiful things are on the way for you this week, my darling Virgos. As always, stay blessed and keep shining your light. Bye for now.